Cameroon has signed a secret deal with Donald Trump that is bent on millions of dollars. First of all, my people, those of you who always think that America believes in democracy, I will completely tell you that is wrong. That's not true. The only thing that Americans believes in is their interest. For you doing their policy, doing their interest at heart. That's what they believe in. They don't believe in any democracy. Let's be real. America doesn't support democracy. They support countries that does things in their favor. Why? Let me show you this example about a country like Uganda, where they have passed a law that is prohibiting men to marry men and women to marry women in their country. America doesn't necessarily like that. So America what bans Uganda and cut off AIDS. But when it comes to a country like Cote d'Ivoire or Cameroon, where people are not happy with their government and they are being abused every day, but America don't care about that. Provided that these countries are doing things in their favor, are doing things that they want, they will always support whatever is happening in those countries. They don't care as far as you are doing their interests. That's what we are looking at over here. Now, people, a lot is happening in the motherland. A lot is happening. Why? Because Donald Trump has signed a secret deal with the government of Cameroon. What is the deal all about? Cameroon must accept deportees from America, including people that are not Cameroonians. You get it? Now, since that deal is signed, 17 migrants having been deported to Cameroon. Now, why are we talking about this? It's because Cameroon was among some of the countries that said they are not going to accept deportees. They don't even have the right to deport people to them. They are not dustbin. They are not trash. They are to accept deportees. They are not going to stand for that. So the question is, what changed now? We know exactly what may have happened. Yes, we know that. Definitely, America has done something for Cameroon. That is what things has changed. Now, the truth is that those deportees have court protection or assignment grants, apparently disallowing the government to throw them back into their country. This actually block removal from home country entirely. The person can actually stay in the US indefinitely and apply for green card. After some years, work legally, travels, and eventually applies for citizenship. Yes. Now, when a person goes as a refugee, they run away from their country at war. There is a process to that. First thing they give you is court protection or asylum grants that allows you to stay in the country. So they can't send you back to your country because maybe your country wants to unalive you. That is why you run away. So by giving you this asylum grant, it gives you a shield not to be sent back into your countries or into the lion's den. Yes. But in spite of all that, all the people have been sent to Cameroon. Now, all these deportees, where are they from? Some of them comes from Angola, DRC, Ethiopia, Ghana, Kenya, some from Morocco, some from Senegal, Sierra Leone, and Zimbabwe. Those are the places that these people were from. Now, as all these people arrived in Cameroon, they were taken into detention centers and they were kept in jail. And they were told they can leave if only they accept to go back to their country. Now, imagine some of these people left their country because of war or being hunted by political figures because they have, in other ways, said something against politicians or the government of their country. Now, Cameroonians are telling them that they can leave their prison and go back to their country. What do you think is going to happen to these people when they get back to their country? Because you can know the situation in which they have been. That's why they ran away. What do you think? Do you think this is fair or not? Now, as these people are in Cameroon, how do you think these people are going to treat the Cameroonians? How are they going to treat these deportees? Are they going to treat them as prisoners or not? Will these deportees be treated disrespectfully or respected? Are they going to be respected? The securities of Cameroon? We don't know. We don't know. But you see, as I was saying that America doesn't care about democracy, they only care about their interests, their policy. Just do whatever they want, and they are going to close their eyes on whatever you do to your citizens or how you treat them. They don't care. Now, also know this: Americans went to Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. They sent people secretly to go and have discussion. They said, we are not going to be disrespecting your sovereignty. We are going to respect your sovereignty. No interference from us. Just want us to talk, to have relationship. And by the way, we don't give a damn about democracy anymore. We don't care about how you treat your people. The only thing we want is to give us the floor to fight for influence against Russians and Chinese presence. That's what we want. Yes, you see it. That's what they want. Now, in Cameroon, there was an election where this old man here, Paul Biya, and he was in power for over more than 77 years, I think. And he is 92 years old. And he was declared the winner of the election for the 7th time on October 25th, 2025. He was declared the president with 53%. And a lot of people were saying that this is a lie. Even to the point that people said this election is rigged. So as we can see, this man is too old. He can't barely think of something. He cannot even sit upright. He can't even talk. He can't even recognize people that are diplomats. But yet still, they say this guy is the president. Just watch this.
Totally unaware of what is happening around him. He does not even know his aides keep explaining what he needs to do and telling him how important the event is, and he does not
Guarda,
even know. He just keeps fiddling with the paper in front of him and passing the gas. This is the sad reality of the role of presidents.
Just imagine the shame that this old man brought on Cameroonians. But Americans close their eyes on things that are going on the ground. The fact that people in Cameroon are being killed and hunted. They close their eyes on it. Even for this guy messing up, they don't care. The only thing they care about is their interest. You just gotta do their interest, then they are cool with it. They don't care whatever is happening in your country. You get it? So people protested. They protested because they believe that the president is not elected. He has been there for so long and he knows how to manipulate these elections. So Cameroonians are very angry and frustrated. They said no jobs, no food, no justice for them. Even people working in the justice systems were getting arrested by police and beaten up by police. Imagine if this is happening. How would civilians be if people in the justice system, lawyers are being kidnapped and being beaten? How much more when we talk of civilians, they are going to be crumbled. So Cameroonians went up on the street and protested heavily, massively. There's also one thing also you should know. People expected this man to win the election. Issa Chiroma Bakery. He was the main challenger. He declared himself winner shortly after the polling with 54%.
Dear compatriots, the situation is serious. We will not allow having our victory stolen from us. If they prefer to threaten the serenity and peace of the country rather than admit defeat, we will respond with the peaceful determination of the people.
But they immediately shut him up and quickly declared this old man as the winner of the elections. The United States of America didn't condemn it. They preferred to be silenced because they wanted a favor. They know they are going to get a favor from this government. The United States of America withheld a $30 million fund that was supposed to be granted to Cameroon. Are you listening? That funds was supposed to go through the UNHCR. Now, before we get into that critically, let's look at this. Cameroon actually have two groups of people. Yes, they have the French-speaking people and the English-speaking people. Why? Because some of them were colonized by the French and some colonized by the British. So they kept the both languages, but apparently they did not come together. They don't get along because the English people feel like the French has dominated the country. So there is a discrimination. Yes. So the English people are neglected by the government in Cameroon. Nothing good comes for them. So they are angry. And some people in there wanted to create their own country in Cameroon. But the government came in and shut them up, unalived them massively. So there have been a lot of killings in Cameroon itself. There's a huge discrimination over there. Now, the $30 million, as we're talking about, is the money that the United Nations sent to Cameroon to take care of all these refugees that are being displaced in the country. My people, what is happening in Cameroon is even serious, but no one is talking about it. The English-speaking people are being neglected by their government. No international body speak against that. That's what is happening in Cameroon. Now, about the $30 million, America says we will allow Cameroon to have the money if only they accept to have refugees, and they are not going to interfere in whatever that happens in the country. They are not going to say anything. And also, if they have accept to have deportees, whether they are from their country or not, no matter what happened, they must have these deportees in the country. You see, so they are not going to interfere in anything. Just have them. So basically, this was a country that said that they will never accept deportees, but finally they did. What changed? So many countries have agreed to Trump proposal, agreed to accept deportees from America without even screening for something in return. Yes, what is happening? What is actually happening in the motherland? The first people in this to accept deportees from America was Cameroon. Despite they have said they won't, but they did that because they did it secretly for $30 million. $30 million. That's crazy. That's crazy. Number two, Rwanda also accept deportees for $7.5 million for 7 deportees. That's what they did. And number three, Ghana has accepted to have only deportees from West African countries. Why? Because the government initially said they won't have deportees, and later on they changed that they are going to have deportees because this president of Ghana wanted America to change the visa restriction. Yes, because there was a time that America said, I've restricted, you people will not have this kind of visa. This is a whole lot of stories. So the government want that to change, and they have accepted to have deportees. Yes. Number four, Equatorial Guinea was also paid $7.5 million for 29 people to be deported into their country. So that's what is happening. Now the question is it okay to have people from Africa in your country after they are being deported from America? I don't know about that, but we must also know that not all these refugees are bad people or liars. And we also must know that not all these asylum seekers are being hunted from their country of origin, but some of these people are real dissidents. Yes, if they go back to the country, they are going to be unalive, they are going to be killed. And we know whatever that happens in Africa, Africa does not give a damn about certain things. They are going to face consequences. Yes. Now, Cameroon is also expecting America to send back dissidents from their country back home. Because after over 46 years, 47 years of ruling, you will actually have enemies, more enemies. And a lot of people, a lot of Cameroonians who will be the enemy of this government has actually run away, run to America to have a peaceful life and a better life over there. They have left the country. So Cameroon is expecting these people to be sent back so that they know what they can do to them. Yes, as I was saying, Africa, they are going to deal with you. Yes. And if that happens, you already know what I'm thinking. You already know how Cameroon treats these people. You already know the answer. So let's put that aside. And the sad thing here is that where these people have run to, thinking that they will have a better life, they will have a good, peaceful life over there, a good life over there, it's not welcoming. Especially at this current time, it's not welcome because America has a president that do not like these people. It's racism, something is racism. Let's forget about this. Let's just speak the real thing. Let's say the truth. Yes. But he has forgotten that a lot of these migrants actually built that state, that built whatever he calls Americas today. A lot of these immigrants or whatever they call it, they built that. Yes, I can actually attest to the fact that some of these people go to those countries and go and mess up, do bad things. But not all of them are bad people. Yes, not all of them are bad people. Like the way the white men came into African countries and come and do bad things, but not all of them are bad people. That is the same scenario we are seeing over here. Yes, in the terms of human, in the jurisdiction of humans, we have bad and good. Bad people are there, good people are there. No matter how you take it, there's going to be bad, there's going to be good. Yes, that's how it is. So you can't just be judging people by their colors or whatever. But that is what is happening. Especially we go to Europe and it's real. The racism is real. It's real. You see, as a black person, let me say this. You can't be European. You can't be an American. Yes, I'm always going to say this. You can't be that. You are black. You're a black man from Africa. Yes. Nobody is going to accept you as European. Nobody is going to accept you as an American. You can keep deceiving yourself that, oh, I'm American. I'm a black American. Master, they know where you are from. They know where you are from. Yes. They are not going to put that in their mind that you are this, you are that. You are from shithole country. That's what they will say. That you are from shithole country. So go back to your country. They will see you as killers. They will see you as thieves. Whereas you are not. You get me? So that's what is happening. So I think black people or Africans, you should not be running from a country going to places like America or places that you feel like you feel safe. But whereas that place actually is not safe for anybody. You know that it's not safe for anybody. It's not safe. So I may say Cameroon actually accepted this deal secretly with America, which was revealed by the New York Times. And Donald Trump just decided that, yes, I'm going to shut my eyes, I'm going to close my eyes to whatever that is happening in your country. Just the fact that you do what I wanted, just accept our policy. That's all. We don't care about whatever that happens in the country. Guys, what do you think about this? Whatever I think about what is happening in Cameroon and how America just blindfolded with their policy, don't care about whatever is happening in Cameroon, just drop it in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching this channel. Peace and love. See you in the next update.